What's going on, everybody? I'm Jaby and Achara, joined by KIRK.
What's up?
We are going to look at Mortal Kombat Legacy, the show that is currently on HBO Max. So that's where we're watching it. You guys, if you're watching this on YouTube with us, you'll see a cut-down version of our reaction because we can only show you a limited amount of picture-in-picture. But if you want to watch the whole thing with us, no cuts, no interruptions, head over to our Patreon page, patreon.com/JabyandAchara, or become a member of this channel. You'll get access to the full, uncut, uncensored reaction, but you will need your own HBO Max subscription or your own copy of the show so you can open up each episode in an adjacent window to our reaction. We give you a 3, 2, 1 countdown sync, and it'll be like you're watching it with two of your favorite cinepals from the internet. If you're watching this on Patreon or memberships already, thanks so much for supporting us here. If you're watching this on YouTube, please hit the subscribe button, bell icon, all notifications, and pretty please vote this up. Let YouTube know you're enjoying what you're watching. Just in the interest of full disclosure, this show was directed by a friend of ours, Kevin Tantaron. And so if we have any sort of biases in here, we'll try not to have any, but it can't be helped to a certain degree. And I have some other friends that have also worked in the show, and there is pure excitement on my part just for that alone. It is surprising that after 10 years I haven't watched this yet, but with all the Mortal Kombat celebration we've been doing on the channel, it makes sense to explore this now. So hopefully you guys are excited with us, and if you have anything else Mortal Kombat you would like us to explore, please feel free to comment below on those things. I know there's a Scorpion movie thing Achara had suggested, right? We can explore that as well. So without further ado, here we go.
Is that someone? I'm not gonna say who.
Are you thinking Cabal?
I was, yeah.
It's probably Cabal.
It's a new directed energy weapon. The red eye transfers energy to a target, delivering the desired effect.
I know what it is.
He just sounds London to me, but
Oh, maybe he's London. I don't know.
he does not sound Aussie. If he is Kano, like it just
Sonya
doesn't.
Blade.
Want to hit them wash. Preparing a shipment of robotic weapons to be shipped out tomorrow under code name Cyber Initiative.
She's from Star Trek.
I think this is what we've been looking for.
I think our character's name is 7-Eleven.
Really?
No, it's something like that though.
Kano's here.
Ah, I told you.
So that is Kano.
Kano, Lieutenant Blade is referring to as a ghost, and rumored to be the leader of the Black Dragon crime cartel. But in fact, no one's been able to verify his location because anyone that's come close to him is dead.
Which means we don't have a lot of time. Prepare your teams to move out.
Once we have confirmation from Sonya.
This transmission came in less than an hour ago. We need to move.
I know you and Sonya are tight, but this is protocol.
So we just leave Sonya in there? No backup?
She shouldn't even be there.
She's not gonna wait for us.
Don't put me in this position.
You know what? Fuck protocol. I'll go myself.
Okay, let's move out.
Really?
Oh, damn. She messed up.
Sonya Blade. I understand you've been looking for me. I love getting you all riled up.
Ooh.
Ouchie.
Do not pester me or I will cut your hearts out like I did to that bitch of a partner of yours. That video that you tried to send, got intercepted. It didn't go through until I retransmitted it about an hour ago. 2 days after the shipment was delivered to my client. So all Jax and Stryker are gonna find is you dead. The robotics gone.
Damn.
I'm gonna miss you, baby.
Ew. That's what I should have been doing in VR instead of telegraphing exactly where I was every time. Oh! Kablooey! Oh. Oh, shit. Is he just a smudge on the floor?
Looked like that guy got vaporized.
Yeah.
Kill them all.
Seems like sunglasses inside would not be the optimal way to.
I know. That's what I was thinking.
Get
I'm
aim?
like, maybe it's because of all of that stuff where it gets really bright. I don't know.
Oh, perhaps. It's not a bad theory.
Oh.
Oh. Oh. Okay.
Dang, okay.
Oh, we got some John Woo.
Okay.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh. Oh gosh. Oh no, what's it do?
Oh, thank goodness there's boxes there.
What's he get thrown into?
Lockers. I wonder if
Ouch.
it was always gonna be boxes, if that was the plan, to always have it be boxes, or if they were gonna replace it.
Right.
Because I saw little what do you call it? Crosshairs on there.
What are you gonna do? Fall down? Ouch. Eesh.
Got some Mission Impossible going on.
Who is it? Oh, she freed herself.
Cause she an independent woman. She don't need nobody's help.
Yeah, she did that. But everybody's dead.
So Jax could have just stayed home.
She needed a distraction though.
Way to go, 7-Eleven.
That's it. We didn't even see Johnny Cage. I got so confused. Oh, because he's not in this. That's not his story. I was confused because Kano looks like he ought to be Johnny Cage to me, just off of look, just off of what he's wearing and his size.
I don't know how you're getting that.
No?
I don't agree with that assessment whatsoever. But you guys, this is part 2.
Right back into it.
Nice touch with the powder dust.
Oh. Oh. Oh, saunter away.
Nice. I wonder if it was tough to do the fight scene with all the dust debris coming down.
Ooh.
I've been waiting for this moment for a long time, Detective Briggs.
Take that.
Oh, oh, come on.
Oh.
Oh.
Oh, that's why he needs the special eye. I think I can get on board with like a smaller Kano right now.
Kano's character in the game wasn't like massive.
Or maybe it's just in the recent ones he looks so yoked.
Sure. No, that's true.
Is this how he loses his arms?
Oh, maybe. I don't know how that would make any sense, but sure.
Oh, maybe not. Because he has to get them ripped out. Oh.
Stryker, how are you feeling?
Stryker.
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't realize that was Stryker.
Yeah.
Oh, I missed that part.
You've been out nearly a week. Yeah, I was pretty worried about you.
Did we get Kano?
We got to him before we could. The important thing is we got you out alive.
Yeah, but at what cost?
And Jax.
He's alive. But he's in pretty bad shape.
What happened?
When the grenade went off, he covered you as best as he could. Saved your life. He took some pretty bad damage to his back, but it's his arms they're most concerned about.
Can I see him?
Not right now. They just transferred him to a medical facility at the DOD. Try not to worry so much.
This looks very,
Oh god, that looks not
sanitary.
good.
This looks like a nice sterile environment. Just like Daddy wakes up. That's cool.
Yep.
So that's the first 2 episodes.
First 2 episodes.
It's a very interesting setup. You know, you get characters you're familiar with right off the bat from the first 2 games, because Jax was actually introduced in Mortal Kombat 2.
Okay.
And so, but I mean, there have been so many Mortal Kombat games, even by the time this one had come out, that you were well aware of who Jax was, especially since he was also introduced in the first Mortal Kombat film. That's pretty cool. I think that with regards to the accent, Kano's accent is definitely not right.
Yeah,
I
it
mean,
throws you off.
in the game, to be fair, like, I don't actually distinctly remember them saying he's from Australia. I don't remember anything about where they came from. I just remember, like, their look. The Mortal Kombat movie, the first one, by Paul Thomas Anderson, or Paul W. Anderson, I forget which one of the Paul Anderson. That's when I learned that he was Australian, or they just chose an Australian actor to portray him. And
right,
then they just stuck
and then
with
it's
it.
just kind of become the thing. Yeah, because I mean, a lot of people even confuse my accent for being Australian. And so I can see how, especially if you're going with someone who's got more of like an East London accent, that could sound Australian to many people, or good enough.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? And so I'm like, okay, fine. I guess I'm not too mad at the choice, but just because we've watched Kano in so many things recently, and I also really liked Kano in the recent Mortal Kombat movie, I'm like, not my Kano.
Sure.
Yeah.
No, I mean, but this predates it by
Exactly,
a wide
by
margin.
a long shot. Yeah.
And so I thought that Michael J. White was a very interesting choice to play Jack.
Why is that?
Why?
Yeah.
He is the most sensible person that I would pick from that time, from that era.
Yeah, because I think
he's
physicality-wise,
I mean, because he has the skill set. He's
Yeah.
Very, very equipped being in front of that camera, acting and doing fighting. Right. The person I thought so far, I mean, I can't even remember Jax from the new Mortal Kombat film. Was he in the new movie? Because I can't remember him.
Yeah.
But the person who I thought got closest to the look of Jax is whoever that no-name actor was in the first Mortal Kombat movie. Then they chose some other guy who looked completely different from the first actor, and I'm like, that's not the Jax from the first film. As a kid, you're just like confused, like, why is it a different actor? And so Michael J. White, skill-wise, I guess ethnically, like, he has all the things needed to be like, okay, that's Jax.
Yeah.
I can buy that being Jax.
well, I knew that was Jax right away, even when he was in a button-up shirt. I'm like, that's Jax. No doubt about it.
And then Sonya Blade, 7/11, Jeri Ryan. I think she's a fine pick for Sonya Blade. She definitely embodies this like kind of hardened cop, experienced look.
Yes.
In this role. When I think of her, I don't really think of tough like the way I think of Michelle Rodriguez. But what I saw her do in this role, I'm like, I guess I could buy that. You know, like if Mortal Kombat was made right now and I could pick anybody in the world, it would probably be Charlize Theron. You know?
Oh, for Sonya Blade?
Yeah, for Sonya Blade.
Oh, yeah.
So Jeri Ryan is a fine pick for that role, and like what she was given to do and what she did, I'm like, that works for this. I can only imagine how tough it was to do the fight scene with all that debris coming down in your face, probably getting in your mouth, in your nose, in your eyes. You could even see Michael J. White at a couple. I mean, I haven't studied him doing fight scenes too much. I haven't watched all the Undisputed stuff. It seemed like he was trying to protect his eyes while doing this fight scene, which also just works for the scene. Like if you're in the middle of that kind of a situation, you want to protect your eyes. The overall execution of it was all right, is the best I could say. Like it looked, for knowing that this was like lower budget, this is not like New Line Cinema budget or Warner Brothers or whatever, with what they were working with, I'm like, I think that works for what it is, enough to demonstrate Kevin's a capable director.
Yes.
He's capable of pulling this together and making it look cool.
Yeah, I mean, that's what I was thinking as I was watching this, because this is obviously very early on in his career.
Yeah.
And so as a younger, newer director, this is a great calling card to be like, I can do this,
Yeah.
you know? And there are some moments where it's like, okay, yeah, that's obviously CGI, but it feels the look of the show feels elevated enough. Do you know what I mean? Like it's got decent production value. It's looking good. He's got some good actors involved. And so, yeah, it's like a great calling card to be like, hey, I did this.
Yeah, the production value overall, it's actually quite impressive for what it is. I don't know if he was ever planning to like make money on this particular project, because I don't know how much licensing was actually, like, you know, I don't know what was involved in that process. My understanding was it was more of a fan film at the time, a very, you know, high budget fan film. And so for what they were aiming for, I was like, oh, this looks like really cool, like with the set pieces and whatnot, set decoration between, like, the police station is a great example. Because, like, you always have scenes at a warehouse, and it's kind of this generic bad guy thing. But the police station looked legitimate for me not having set foot in a police station like that. It just looks pretty good to me. The only time I ever set foot in a police station was when I was a little kid, and they gave us a tour for like Boy Scouts or YMCA or something. I don't remember what it was. It looks cool, like, you know, the way you would see a police station in a Michael Bay movie or something like that.
Sure, yeah.
We didn't see Sonya and Jax interacting too much, so there wasn't really much of a bond to speak of there. It kind of has this low-key cheesiness to the whole thing.
Yeah.
Which I think is kind of necessary for Mortal Kombat. You know, it's this balancing act between serious and cheese. And if you go too much to one direction or the other, it could go wrong. You guys, thanks so much for hanging out with us. Hopefully you enjoyed watching this with us, and looking forward to hearing your thoughts, you know, revisiting this, because I'm sure all of you watching this reaction have seen these episodes before. And if you haven't, you can watch these two uncut, uninterrupted, and the rest of it on HBO Max right now. Looking forward to joining you guys again. Hit that subscribe button, bell icon, all notifications, and vote this up if you're watching this on YouTube. And if you're watching on Patreon and memberships, thanks so much for supporting us here. I'm Jaby This is
Achara KIRK.
Peace out.